Swan wasn't always a villain. In fact, he once tried to save the first sea, but something broke him. Something strange, something dark. And now, he's locked in a prison built to protect the world, not him. This is the dark truth behind Swan. Swan wasn't always the twisted man locked inside that prison. Long ago, he was known by another name, a brilliant strategist, a rising Marine officer. Some say he was the future of the Marines, the next fleet admiral. He believed in justice, in order, in peace, and he was willing to do anything to protect the first sea. Until one dark night, everything changed. Swan and his team were returning from a mission in a remote cave. They had completed the mission and were heading back to their ship, but halfway to the dock, Swan spotted something, a small box, half buried in the dirt. Curious, he approached it. One of his teammates called out to him.
"Forget it, we have to go."
Swan replied,
"Yeah, just give me 1 second."
He picked up the box and took it with him, wondering why it was buried in a cave, hidden by the world government. When he returned to the quarters, he opened it. Inside was a fruit unlike any other, glowing, unstable, and powerful. Swan saw potential. He believed with this fruit, he could reshape the first sea. He took a bite, and that's when everything started to fall apart. The power of the fruit changed Swan, at first for the good, or at least that's what everyone thought. He stopped pirates, saved towns, and brought orders to chaos. People looked up to him, but slowly, something inside him began to crack. The fruit whispered to him, told him he could fix everything, not just the first sea, but the entire world. He became obsessed, not with peace, but with control. He stopped seeing people as lives and started seeing them as tools. His fellow officers noticed. They tried to reason with him. They tried to stop him, but Swan didn't listen. Then, one day, as he arrived at Marine HQ, an admiral was waiting at his door. Without hesitation, the admiral said,
"You're no longer part of the Marines. Your title, your rank, it's all gone."
Swan asked.
"Why?"
The admiral answered,
"You're not the same anymore. You need to leave. No more questions."
Swan walked away in silence, but inside, he was furious. The Marines were everything to him, his purpose, his identity, and now it was gone, stripped away, all because someone had to turn on him. Swan stormed home, slammed the door, and destroyed everything in sight. And then he started laughing, laughed like the world had become a joke. And in that moment, the man he once was disappeared forever. That same day, Swan snapped. He stormed into the streets and began destroying the neighborhood. People screamed, buildings shattered, panic spread like wildfire. Then, the Marines arrived. But not just any squad, it was his own Marine group. They begged him to stop.
"This isn't you, Swan. You're hurting innocent people."
But Swan didn't care. He kept laughing as he tore the city apart. With no options left, the Marines attacked. They unleashed everything they had, a full-force strike meant to bring Swan down for good. But when the smoke cleared, Swan stood there, untouched, not a scratch on him. The Marines were stunned, helpless. As they tried to retreat, Swan followed. He approached them slowly and said,
"Where are you going?"
His twisted laugh echoed across the island. Just as he was about to deliver his final blow, the same admiral who fired him appeared. The attack stopped. Silence fell. The admiral stared him down and said,
"If you don't stop this now, things will get ugly."
Swan may have been powerful, but even with the fruit, he was no match for an admiral. So he backed down and was arrested. But the world government knew this wasn't justice. This was containment. They built a prison, not to punish Swan, but to protect the world from him. A special cell, far away, hidden in plain sight in the first sea. He sits there now, laughing, waiting, perfectly calm. He's not angry, he's not afraid, because he knows something the world doesn't. Some say he's still connected to the outside, that the chaos in the seas, the random fruit spawns, the shifting fruit stock, it's all part of his plan. And if the prison ever fails, he won't come back for revenge. He'll come back to finish what he started, not to rule the world, but to perfect it, whatever that means. Swan's story isn't over, and if the rumors are true, he's not the only one planning something. If you want to uncover more dark truth hiding in the first sea, subscribe, because the next secret might already be watching you.